with a guy and his mom, and that was like his birth mother.
Wait. Hold on. So, when you say threesome, everybody interacted with each other?
She was sucking.
Oh my God. Whoa.
Wait.
I wanna go.
Hold up.
What?
First of all, y'all nasty as hell. And you nasty as hell too, for the simple fact. Why you ain't just was like, hell no, I ain't with this. You freaky. You wanted that. You sat up there and watched it. You enjoyed it. You had a good time. You just as down bad as the mom and the son. Ugh. That's nasty, man. I went to high school with a dude, I ain't gonna put his name out there, but he had this type of arrangement with his mama, bro. She taught him how to do this. It was like a big thing at my school, bro. I was like, what the actual fuck? It blew my mind, bro. And the crazy thing is, that man mama was fine as hell. I don't give a damn how fine your mama is. You can't find her attractive. What in the hell is wrong with people?
Yeah, we want a man with a backbone. We want a man that's masculine, where he's not going to just be masculine and have a backbone when it's convenient for us. So we have to accept that if he's the type of man that doesn't tolerate disrespect from people in general, then don't expect for him to tolerate it from you just because you're his lady.
Don't say it. You're just being insecure. Don't say it. Just smile. Don't say it. Oh, she's popular. She is popular today. She is. Yes, she is. Oh my gosh, don't say it. Say it. Is that your other boyfriend?
When a woman that you're with says, y'all think that size stuff matters more than it does, I hear you got a little. When a woman tells me size doesn't matter, what I hear is, I've had way bigger than yours. When a woman tells me it's perfect, you got a little. I used to read Cosmo because I want to be in the mind of women. They even said in Cosmo, this is what to say to your man depending on his size. If your man's got a little, say it's the perfect size. If your man's got a medium size, say it's big. If your man's got a big, he already knows it, but tell him anyway. That's what Cosmopolitan said when I read it. So from that point on, anytime a woman said I had a perfect size, I'm like, she was reading Cosmo.
Is the definition of narcissism.
A lot of people think it's somebody who's just into themselves.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Could be anything, but it's actually almost the opposite of self-love. I'd almost call it self-hate.
Wow.
These are people who have no empathy for other people. They're really grandiose. They're deeply entitled. They're arrogant. They can't deal with frustration. And when faced with frustration, they become rageful. You can't win an argument with a narcissist.
What is the definition?
Women.
Nah, sending the goons to go shoot up the party is wild. Just because your girl is there, bro. Man, they got some crazy dudes out here in this world, man. It's not funny, but I know somewhere, somehow, this probably happened before.
There are two groups of women, wives and everything else. Wives and everything else. And if you're a woman that knows you want to be a wife, you need to act like a woman who's going to be a wife one day. Because get the usual. You're going to be judged as, you're going to be evaluated as such. There's no, I was young and dumb and I did this, I did that. Look, men are, that game is over. Men are pulling your cat facts. They're running your background and saying, there's no way in hell I'm going to be on partner track at a law firm and I'm going to deal with you and you used to date Nug Nug. Or you used to do this, or you used to do that. Nope, you make me look bad.
Nah, man, what Kevin said is real talk, bro. There's wives and everything else, man. Bro, if you a type of guy, you know you have a vision for your life, you can't be dating just no regular type of chick. You gotta date a woman who's in alignment with what you're trying to accomplish as a man, bro. It wouldn't make sense for Barack Obama to date no hood rat if he knew he wanted to be goddamn senator one day, a president one day. I think he was even like some big time, like he was in law school or whatever, and they give this title to like the brightest of the brightest law students. They make them editor or something like that. And I heard, I'm like, this man's smart. What he look like dating some hood booger? It don't align. You gotta look for the type of woman that's gonna bring respect to you and be respectful. That's what it is, bro.
I'm gonna give you some free game. Grown women do not ask for money. Why? And the reason why grown women don't ask for money, nor do they have to ask for money, is because it's giving very childish. It's giving very, you can't do it on your own. It's giving begging. It's giving bum. It's giving gold digger. Even down to these first dates. One of the main things that a man looks for is if you ask me to take you somewhere extremely expensive on the first date, this tells me that you don't get out often. This tells me that you don't do this. It's not regular to you. So you're waiting till you go on dates to experience these places. It's given low-key bum. Grown women don't ask for money. They hint. They lightly mention things. And they usually deal with men that are on such a grown man level that all they have to do is hint and mention. And when they come home or the next time they come around, it's there, because that's how grown men carry. Grown women don't ask for money. They don't, because at the end of the day, they can get it themselves. But if you happen to do it, it's a good looking, but it's not a necessity, and they're not pressed, because if they want it that bad, they can buy it themselves. A lot of y'all don't get the money out of men because y'all come off as beggars. So it's like, if you want me to buy this, give me some, then it's a fair exchange, no robbery. It's coming off as if I could pay you for your sexual favors or your time. Grown women don't ask for money. Am I lying? I hate to be the one to tell a lot of y'all, but you were the safe option. You wasn't the main option. Let me repeat this. You were the safe option. You weren't the main option. And what I mean by this is that the person that they wanted, they couldn't control. They couldn't have. They couldn't really see a future. Even though they wanted them, it wasn't the safe option because it was too unpredictable. So they settle for you. So if you're wondering why they don't look at you and they're not googly-eyed and why they're not head over heels with you, is because they settle and they feel like sex is an obligation. They feel like dates are an obligation because somewhere deep down in their mind, that person that was really for them, they had to let them go because you were safe, because you were responsible. Yes, you were boring, but you were consistent. I don't ever want to be that person. Everybody that deals with me has to look at me from the gun bust with pure admiration, or I don't want to be with you.
Gym is way better than perk. And you know what? After having that gym, I don't even that do drugs no more, cause the stamina that go to the gym, jeez, it's much better than a sweaty drug who just looks slow.
I'm saying to you from experience, I'm telling you this experience. A woman will look at you and say, why aren't we going on holiday? Why haven't we done this? Why haven't we done that? Why haven't we done this? Why you don't treat me how I want to be treated? I want to find someone who loves me and does this and does that for me. And you're like, but I do A, B, C. She's like, no, but I want this. So it's like she wants more. So that shows me that women want perfect. Perfection is never met by anybody. So now that she's not perfect, and I'm not perfect, but she wants perfect, but I'm just content with what she has. I'm settling, but she's not. That relationship will never. It's not valid.
Say, bro, ain't no man alive that out here looking for a perfect woman. Dudes understand, all right, cool. Just long as she don't do this, I'm good, right? She can have this going, this going, this going, but this right here is a deal breaker. And it'll be like one deal breaker for him. Like for a lot of men, it might be, okay, cool. As long as she don't got no kids, I'm good. As long as she ain't disrespectful, I'm good. But a woman, on the other hand, she's looking for a perfect dude. I don't know what his man at, right? And I don't know what make half of them think they deserve perfect, because y'all are so imperfect. Like, it just don't make no damn sense to me when you really think about it.
Listen, fellas, and this goes for both of y'all. If y'all have lost sympathy, it's almost unfixable.
Damn.
If y'all don't have sympathy for each other, don't even make the appointment, because this is foundational. When you lose sympathy, if you don't care about your partner, why are you in that relationship?
No such thing as toxic masculinity.
Toxic people, and those toxic people can be masculine or feminine. But when the man pulls you out of your burning building, you don't give a fuck how masculine he is. There's no two masculine men. Masculinity is masculinity. Femininity is femininity.
There is such thing as toxic masculinity.
There is no. So toxic masculinity was a term created in the 1990s when psychologists were trying to study violent offenders in prison. When guys would step on each other's toes and then they would start stabbing each other, it was just a term that was used by those psychiatrists to determine a type of behavior where men would resort to extreme levels of violence for no reason. and then somehow mainstream psychology got a hold of it and became this pop term. There is no such thing as toxic masculinity. There's just masculinity, and then there are some people who are toxic. That has nothing to do with each other. I can show you tons of people who are extremely toxic online. Some of them are masculine and some of them are feminine, but the two are mutually exclusive. The idea of toxic masculinity is to shame men for doing things that other people don't agree with. There is no such thing as toxic masculinity.
Just Blaze. Oh, baby.
Oh yeah, they expect shit to just go back to normal. And they just gaslit you, triggered an emotional reaction, gave you the silent treatment for some dumb shit. The silent treatment where you apologize for shit that you actually never even did. And after all they've put you through emotionally, they really think in their rabbit ass mind that you should just move past the shit. And how triggering is that? Here you are, upset, crying, frustrating, wanting to literally scream. And they're acting like shit never happened. But this is part of the personality, the ego, the entitlement. They always get their way. And when they don't, some fuck shit immediately ensues. And you somehow always seem to be the target. And you know something? It scars you. It changes you. And you take on this dark ass meanness. Makes you quickly get upset about things. It causes you to make behavioral changes because your home life is fucking up your emotional balance. And think about that. Someone who loves you has an expectation that you don't deserve a response. And if you get one, it's them yelling and screaming, shaming and blaming, all while you just want to be loved.
You don't just do it for the food. That's so, I mean, don't you? That's so broke of you. You're so broke for that. Like, there's no way that I would ever do this. My time is way too precious to sit with somebody that I can't stand, don't like, or don't really want to get to know
Damn.
just for a meal. Some guys were like, well, I'm paying for the food, so now I need some of that, you know, and you know, and girls are like, well, I'm not giving that, and unless you put that filet mignon on the table with the twin lobster tails. So, but you don't need, you're trading the nana for the lobster tail? Come on, man. Off, man.
I got my hand on the pulse to the streets, and when I tell you, women out here smashing for some money. Yeah. They'll give up the draws if you can take them to Ruth's Chris. They'll give up the draws if they can go to Maestro's or something like that. STK. They'll give up the draws, man, but you just got to make it abundantly clear before the transaction take place that this is what you expect in return. They know that's what you want, but if you gotta make it known that you know that they know that that's what you want, because they'll play dumb after the fact. I'm telling you, I know dudes that be still doing this type of stuff, bro. You're losing your money, man. Tell a girl up front, man, we ain't going to no goddamn $500 restaurant and I ain't smashing afterwards. It just don't work like that. If you go on that date and she tells you no and you take on another one, that's when you effectively become a loser and a big simp, and you don't have no business even trying to really deal with women because you obviously got the game messed up. You might understand money because you got enough money to afford that, but you don't understand women and you ain't got no game.
If you get a random call or a text from your girl talking about I love you, or you don't know how much I love you and you don't understand how much I love you, that means she cheated on you and felt guilty about it. Stay woke.
Say, bro, Jackson, Mississippi don't get a lot of credit, but man, Jackson tore up as a city, bro. High crime rate, murder rate through the roof. If I'm not mistaken, they were #1 the last time I checked in the murder rate. It's a bunch of crazy people out there in Jackson, but dog, some of these women are thrown the hell off. A lot of crazy women live in Jackson. Ask me how I know. My family is from Jackson and they crazy as hell. That's how I know. I got female family members that have admitted to trying to run niggas over, chasing dudes around with knives, all kind of stuff. And guess where they from? Jew City, Jacktown, Jackson, Mississippi, bro. It's nothing but a bunch of hard times out there, bro. Leave these crazy women out there alone.
Who cares if she's cheating? As long as she pulling her weight, making the situation beneficial. Men only care about cheating because the woman's been getting over in the relationship. She's been taking more than she gives. So at the end, he says, after all I've done for you. If he didn't do so much for her, it wouldn't be such a big deal to just move on. Men gotta start making a woman carry her weight. She gotta pay like she weigh. So when she cheats or leaves, it won't sting so bad. because you were being compensated the whole time, rather than feeling like it was a waste and she got over. Fair exchange is never robbery.
Do you feel like men and women are equal?
No.
I mean, you know the rules of the game.
The men got to pay 80% of the bills.
Just hating, feel me?
So that's not equal.
Do you feel like it's harder to be a single dad or a single mom?
Single mom.
Why?
Because I'm a single mom. I feel like dads get to pick and choose to be a father. Like moms, we moms. Like, you know, we don't get to pick and choose. We got to do it.
Oh, what do you feel like is so hard about being a single mother?
For me, I got a son. So it's hard. You know, I'm a woman. I got to raise a boy into a man. So for me, you know, I'm sick of the people that got kids that's sons. That's hard.
What do you feel like a single man goes through? You feel like it's not hard at all?
Men got it easy. So like, you know, it ain't that hard. They got it. We got it. Y'all got it.
Conversations black people aren't ready to have. Number 1.
I promise I'm gonna get these in the playlist for y'all. But here we go. Black mothers hate their daughters a lot. I know these are hot takes, but I'm gonna give y'all some examples. A lot of y'all hate your daughters because their fathers actually give a about them and want to be in their lives, and your daddy didn't, so you're jealous. Your daughter could be a prettier version of you, and you resent her because having her is what you blame for why you're not as attractive as you used to be, so you're jealous. A lot of dark-skinned mothers are jealous of their light-skinned daughters. A lot of light-skinned mothers are resentful that they made a dark-skinned baby. A lot of black mothers treat their sons drastically different from their daughters. And that's mostly because all interactions between black women and black men, regardless of the relationship, puts the black woman in a position of submission to that black man, even if it's her own child. But pretty much all interactions with black women and every other demographic is transactional. They only want to interact with us to get something out of us. So, when a black woman has a daughter, best believe that that little girl has to earn her keep in that household with that black woman. Her life can't be no crystal stair. And one of y'all better get that reference. You better get it. That all being said, though, no woman gets less grace than a black mother. Y'all saw what they let that white boy do to that black mother in that car with her 2 children in Philadelphia?
Say, bro, listen, everything she just said is 100% facts, dog. And it goes to show you, your mama obviously don't like you if she ain't giving you no real world practical advice to navigate this life that you living in, bro. You would be surprised at how many young women never heard one solid piece of information from their mama that's gonna help them advance in life. Most of them never heard it. Some of them have mothers who have the knowledge but won't give it. And some of them have mothers who not only don't have the knowledge, they despise them, and they'll never give it if they even came across it. They want to see their daughters fail, man. A lot of women actually do hate their damn daughters, man. Now, I don't know too many men who hate their sons. I don't know too many men that hate their son. Why the hell would I ever have a grudge against my son if he ain't do something diabolical to me? It just doesn't exist because we don't compete with our sons. Older women definitely see younger women as competition, but like somebody said before, older men see themselves in younger men. Older women see themselves as younger women. It's crazy. I think I got that right, but if I'm wrong, it still was a bar.
Man that's trying don't need no bitch that's gonna nag, bro. I already got to deal with the world. I'm sacrificing, I'm missing my child. And I talk to you more than I talk to my child. I'm respecting you, true enough. I'm a ladies, man. I got to fight these ladies off me 24/7 just to respect to you. You can't bitch, man. Stand your 10 before you get replaced.
No, don't do it to me. Stop it. I'm so bad. You in jail.
So I'm riding with my mom, and she said that we about to go to a funeral that's at somebody's house.
Huh?
Where the body at? In the house, goddamn. This old school shit. Down south shit, girl. Mom, is this really Mom? Mom, is this really a funeral?
Yeah. You mean this Brittany Hill shit?
Yeah.
Brittany Hill's my shit.
So the body is
Save
here.
money.
The body is here to when?
11 o'clock tomorrow. No, tomorrow? In the morning. Tomorrow. And then we go to Brittany Hill Church. Yeah, we go to the service. For the service.
I want to see the body.
Go see it, dummy. Go ahead.
Is the body really in the house?
Oh, come on. Look through the fucking glass. Look at my nigga Jake Strange, man. You got for a loco. You got all types of shit right here. You want a cigarette, man? Gotta have a Newport, nigga.
This is legal?
Yes. Yeah. If you own your property, you can get buried on your land.
You gonna get buried back here? Yeah.
He's getting buried in one of these spots back here. This is his property. That's his cat.
What time the funeral over? Tomorrow. It's 6 o'clock.
It's over tomorrow.
This is the funeral and the repast all
All
in
that
one.
shit. Now tomorrow we have a service on Britnell right there.
Say, bro, I ain't got nothing bad to say, bro. My family tore up just like this, dog. You know, I done been in funerals with dudes bust out freestyling and shit like that. I'm not one to judge. I've been to funerals where people then broke out into fist fights, man. I done been to a funeral where dudes was like, yo, step outside. I'm like, yeah, bro. It seems like the funerals from people who died that's from uptown New Orleans are always throwed off and crazy ass funerals, bro. I done been to some shit, man. But this one right here, throw it off too. Now, we gotta do better, dog. That's all I'm gonna see.
It's nothing compared to what you've done. And not only me, but everybody here. You've taught me so many things. I was 20 years old when you first started dating. You taught me how to be a woman. You taught me how to live. You taught me how to be a friend. You've given me so much in life. And this is not enough. It's not enough I can give you. I just want you to be happy. And every year, I'm even more in love with you. And I want to spend every day of my life with you. Happy birthday. And I thank God for you every day.
That was today's segment of Positive Vibes, right? That's Beyonce giving Jay-Z his flowers and stuff like that. He done a lot for her, right? He's definitely instrumental in her career and things of that nature. Like, she's talented and everything like that, but I'm pretty sure there's been some things along the way, business-wise, that Jay-Z has done for her, or at least advised her on, right? And it's crazy because you women have y'all own version of a Jay-Z, but won't sit up here and do what she just did for your own Jay-Z. It's crazy to me, man. It be the most regular females that got a man who is worthy of saying, hey, man, I appreciate everything you've been doing for me, the family, and everything like that. And they won't do it because of whatever reason. Maybe it's ego, maybe they're just entitled. I don't know. But it's a lot of men who are great men out here who are going around and they're not being appreciated nor validated by the woman that they would lay their life on the line for. That's crazy to me. Real talk.